Hi, all the lovely people out there. Thank you so much for joining me, Suha Anwar, on my podcast, Love, Relationships, and More. So, if you've gone through the trailer of my podcast, you will know that what we're going to do in here. Well, before we start, I just wanted to have a little pep talk with you. Okay? So, I just want to tell you that I'm no professional, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a life coach, I'm just a normal human being like you are, and I'm just trying to find out the solutions to my problems, because I know problems are never ending. We're always going to get into thousands and thousands of problems, but the thing is, we always need to face them. We can just not run away, because then they get multiplied and infinite times more. You really don't want that, do you? So don't worry, if you have problems, it's fine, it's normal, okay? I know problems are insane, they can drive you crazy, but it's just normal. Everybody has problems. But what would be brave of you is to stand right up and face them, it's always said, when life throws lemons at you, show it how to make lemonade. That's the best gift you can give life, Okay, so today we're going to be talking about love. Yes, love. Intimidating. The first thought that comes to my mind when I think about love is intimidating. Well, why wouldn't it be, right? There are so many definitions and so many opinions of love. It's so very opinionated, scientifically, mentally, emotionally, sometimes even physically, if you know what I mean. So, yes, well, I agree, I'm not actually saying that love cannot have a lot of definitions and a lot of opinions. Like, come on, this is a free world, and you and me, everybody else has their own opinions. I mean, that's why we're different, isn't it? So it's absolutely fine to have different opinions, because it's really normal. So for some people, love can be feeling good around someone. For some people, love can be feeling butterflies in their stomach. For some people, it can be being able to talk one's greatest fears with someone very easily, as if they were just looking into the mirror and talking to themselves. Well, that is not always easy. Yeah, that is not always easy, but still, just for an example. So yeah, love can be so many things, but true love, only true love can be one thing. And how to understand what true love is? Well, true love would be when you love someone and you keep loving them forever, in spite of their imperfections, their faults, everything. You just love them every day. Even if you're having a worse day, even if you have got involved into a fight with someone, the person you love, you still don't stop loving them. In short, you just don't give up on the person. You never fall out of love, within quotations, as we say these days. You never fall out of love with someone is when you truly love them. And trust me, guys, there is no bigger pleasure than to be able to love someone truly, than to be able to call yourself someone's and only somebody's, to belong to someone. So, a lot of people out there would be actually now thinking, wondering that, okay, She said that love can have so many definitions, but now she says that true love can only have one. Well, that is acceptable. Understood. But how do we differentiate between both of them? Well, I've got your back. Yes, I have. So, I actually said one of the most important difference between love and true love. In love, it's like you are a free bird. You can just fall in love and fall out of love whenever you want, because when we say love, it's a very broad term. You can love a friend, you can love your mother, you can love your father, you can love your friends, you can love your best friend, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, even your neighbor. Oh, not to forget your pet. Even your pet, you can love anyone, and it's up to you to fall out of love and in love with anyone you want, okay? With anyone at any point of time. But in case of true love, well, I'm not saying when you truly love someone, you're not a free bird. You are. But when you truly love someone, you never want to fall out of love with that person. You just want to cling on to them. Not negatively, I'm not just talking about that toxic clinging that happens in relationships and toxic relationships, but the positive one. You always want to be by, the person you love. You always want to be like a pillar of support with them in their worst times, in their good times, whenever they need you. And when you truly love someone, it does not matter that whether the other person loves you or not. It's just you and you and you into it. And trust me, it's the most beautiful feeling ever. Really. Being so selfless in love, just working to make the other person happy, is the best feeling ever. Really. There can be nothing more beautiful than that. So, here we have finished talking about our first topic, that is, what is love? So, I hope I have been able to make clear to what love and true love is to me, and I hope it's logical enough so that you guys can agree with me on it, and there's no hate response on it. So come on, let's just empathize. Oh, one of the most important things that you do in true love is you empathize, because only then you can selflessly love someone, right? Come on, in true love, you're actually not expecting anything from the other person. You're completely selfless, and when you're completely selfless, you need to have to empathize. It's a very important characteristic. It has to be there, because if it is not there, you can never actually become selfless. So yeah, I hope this was a fun episode. You guys liked listening to me, and if you really did, then don't forget to tune in with me on my next episode. See you guys soon. Ta-da.